What's uppy? So today I am going to do a video about my 5 favorite Christmas movies. Let's get started. Okay, so my first Christmas movie on the list, number 5, is Jingle All the Way. I love this movie. I used to watch it as a kid all the time during the Christmas season at my grandma Bessie's house, and it is just so funny and just so much fun. My favorite part of the movie is when the police officer pulls over Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, and he's like, say the ABCs, because he's doing like a field sobriety test, and he's like A, B, C, and he goes backwards. And I like that part because I'm like, I can say the ABCs backwards. Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. So I was like, oh my gosh, I love that part. So anyways, Jingle All the Way is number 5, and that is starts off my top 5 favorite Christmas movies. The next one, number 4, is, I don't have the DVD for this one because I gave it to my friend Anna, let her borrow it, but I have this, is I'll Be Home for Christmas, with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I love this movie. This is another one I would watch at my grandma Bessie's house during the holiday season, and let's see, what's my favorite part of this movie? Honestly, my favorite part of the movie is when Jessica Biel, Jonathan Taylor Thomas's character's girlfriend in the movie, is in the car with his arch nemesis Eddie, and they're singing this song that's like, Dr. John, Dr. John. Don't want to get copyright struck, but she's like, yippee-yi-oo. I don't know. I just think that part's funny, but it has nothing to do with Christmas during that part, but I love that part. And also when they go to the like Bavarian village, that part's really cool because I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could go to a Bavarian village that's all Christmassy. I think that would be fun. Number 3 is Silent Night, Deadly Night. Now, this movie is a horror movie. I actually really like horror movies, but this one, I guess, like, has a history of being, like, super controversial, but I bought it when I was, like, in college, and me and one of my old friends, we're not friends anymore, but we used to have a tradition where we would watch this and play a drinking game. And every time you heard the name of the main character, Billy, you had to take a sip. And then by the end, you were toasted. Yeah, this movie is super rated R. But it is, like, if you like horror movies, it's a good Christmas horror movie. So that's number 3. Number 2 is Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. Now, this movie is so funny. Like, the Grinch. I love that part, and like it's just so funny and like so cheesy, but I love it. And like honestly, the casting, like Jim Carrey as the Grinch is like the perfect idea. And my favorite part of the movie is when they're feeding him like all this stuff, and he's like, mm-mm. And then they hold his nose and put in the pudding or whatever. That part, I don't know. I just find it so funny. So that is number 4. Or no, number 2. Yeah. We're counting down, so that's number 2. Alright, and then I have 3 honorable mentions before we get to number 1. The first honorable mention is Miracle on 34th Street, the remake. Now, I just, in my last video, I talked about how I watched the Miracle on 34th Street, the original, for the second time ever, and how it was kind of dark and kind of like, what's going on here? But this one is actually really good. My favorite part of the movie is when he's putting on his Santa suit, and it's just like a nice, luxurious, just like really good quality Santa suit, and it's like, dang, he is Santa, excuse me. So that is my honorable mention number 1. Honorable mention number 2 is A Christmas Story. Now, everybody's seen this. Like, it gets so annoying, like, when you're at the holidays and, like, everybody's like, oh, the lamp, the lamp. And it's just like, yeah, that was funny in the movie. But now it's just gotten to the point where it's, like, overplayed. But A Christmas Story is a really good movie. My favorite part of the movie is actually when they're opening the lamp and he's like, fragile, instead of fragile. So that's my favorite part of the movie. So yeah, that is honorable mention number 2. And then honorable mention number 1 is, of course, Christmas Vacation. Oop. I don't have the DVD for it there. Well, you're gonna... Trying to get it to not show the ring light. Okay. Christmas Vacation, like, honestly, like, so freaking funny. But again, like, everybody's seen it. Everybody likes it. So during the holidays, it gets kind of, like overplayed. Like, everybody has the little moose cup, like, mug thing that he puts the eggnog in, and everybody quotes it and everything. But it is super funny. My favorite part of the movie is probably when he's putting the lights on the house and they don't work, and he's like that, and then puts them together, and then the lights work, and it does look like a nice house, a nice light show. So, well, lights on the house, not a light show, but whatever. Anyway, so that is honorable mention number 1. And finally, number 1 is The Family Stone. Now, I watched this movie by myself, like, not at Christmas time, just wanting to watch a movie one time, and I was like, this is, like, the best Christmas movie ever, because it's not, like, overtly Christmassy, and it's about a family, and they're, like, kind of dysfunctional, but they all love each other, and it's just a good story, and it's emotional, it's heartfelt, and I really just love and appreciate it so much. So, Family Stone is my number 1. My favorite part of the movie is probably when Sarah Jessica Parker's character is talking to the brothers. It's the deaf brother and his boyfriend about not wanting to raise a child a certain way, or if it would be gay or not. And it's just a super emotional part of the movie. Don't want to ruin it for you, but it's super good. So Family Stone, number 1, my favorite Christmas movie. So yeah, sorry, I'm looking for my clicker. I don't see it, so I'll have to manually shut this off. So thank you guys so much for watching. What are your 5 favorite Christmas movies? Make a video or leave a comment down below letting me know your 5 favorite Christmas movies, and I will see you later. Thank you. Have a good holiday. Have Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy Chrysler. Merry Christmas.